I wrote something this morning that I wanted to share, so here it goes. Today is the day to awaken to life. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but today. Life will pass you by at breakneck speeds. If you only live for tomorrow and yesterday. Today will be gone, and you will dwell on it as another yesterday, another missed opportunity to rise. And tomorrow will sit in your eye as a better day, one that will overcome all past mistakes. But that is a large bill to foot, and tomorrow will never be here, only today. Don't dwell on the past, don't bank on the future, but live for now. Today is all you get. The only chance to rise and become is now, and if you do not, tomorrow is not a guarantee, for it will become today, and you will treat it with the same indignation. Tomorrow will arrive as today, and you will still be waiting for something better, something grander, but it is up to you to make your life grand. Today is the day to make it so. Take steps to begin. Don't just think about what you could do, but act, create. Life moves forward with or without you, and if you cannot build the life you want to live in the now, it will never be a part of tomorrow. For what you build today carries into tomorrow, but what you only think of gets lost with yesterday. There is much time here on earth, much time for thinking and contemplating, but if you spend that time creating, your time spent will be far more fulfilling. Creation can be anything. Read a book and you create a world in your mind. Draw a picture, and you create something from nothing. Everything you do is an act of creation, and what you create affects the life you live. If you create from the heart, create for the sake of goodness and love, you build a life around that creation that is filled with the same goodness and love. And that love carries forward into tomorrow, bringing with it more goodness and love. It trickles down into yesterday and heals the wounds of the past by shedding new understanding on why they remain open. There is much time to figure it out, time to create and play. There will always be time to play. You simply must make it. Choose. Do you work and work and work, or do you find an opportunity to play? You must find those opportunities. Make them. Because when you play, you create freely, and creation is how life flows. Abundance dances on the coattails of creation. It tags along and reminds you of why humans create. For the feelings of happiness, that is all. Creation should bring immense happiness to you all, and if it does not, you are not creating in the right field. Try something new. Try something different. This life was always meant to be trial and error. You find your way by making mistakes and hitting roadblocks that turn you around and send you back towards the right road. Move forward. You were always meant to. Take today by the reins and usher in tomorrow with grace, for it becomes your today and carries with it new possibility. What moves you? What makes you step forward when nothing else will? Reach for that and embrace it. Carry it with you into all of your days, and you shall emerge triumphant, humble but triumphant. And maintaining your humbleness you must. Do not be proud of the things you have created, but grateful. Grateful that you were able to create. Grateful that you feel the happiness that you feel from your creation. Be grateful, and you will learn that pride has no place at your table. For pride is a temptress, always seeking more and more validation, when all it needs to be satisfied is a little bit of gratitude. Waste not what has been gifted to you. This life is your greatest gift, and yet it comes wrapped with chains and shackles that you must unwind. Chains that hold everything together until you yourself are capable of holding it without allowing it to fall apart in your hands. Your hands, the hands of the Creator. They are tied and bound by past experience that must be overcome. But when you have overcome them, when you have broken your chains, you reveal the gift that is life, and it is grand. Today starts with the rising sun and ends as it settles below the horizon. Rise with the sun. Be bright and bold. Shine your light on all to heal the wounds of not only your past self, but of the world. Every change you make, every choice you encounter, they all shape the way the world works around you. And they decide whether the world works for you or against you. It is all up to you, all of it. There is nothing that you do not choose. Even the unexpected is not truly unexpected, but the outcomes of a previous choice. Nothing can take you by surprise if you do not allow it to. And if you are moving forward, you will know in the moment how to diffuse and continue on. Hard events may feel surprising, but your response doesn't have to be. Notice the lesson, then choose your next step. This life is all up to you. Every moment is of your choosing, and you must choose wisely. Wisdom comes from experience, and until you have run into trouble, you do not know how to get out of it. Take the learning and grow, then apply it to your life. That is the part where most humans fail. They fail to integrate teachings into their lives. The teaching comes and they will wail and cry rather than pray and reflect. And that wailing and crying calls forth more wailing that does not cease. But with reflection and understanding comes peace. Comes the healing of the wound. Do you see? You do not sit in the despair, but learn from it. And when you do, you move forward. Forward motion is the key. It is the way we swim through life. Without it, we are stuck, and stuck is where you do not wish to be. You must always move forward, no matter how difficult, because when you choose to give up, your tomorrow becomes today, and your problems remain. Those problems will linger and create more problems from fear and worry. Do not worry, do not fear. It is in your hands to make everything right. Believe that you can. Believe that it is possible to move, and it will be. Pray not for healing, but for motion. Pray for the knowledge of what to do next, and so shall it be given. You do not have to know the way. You do not have to know where you are going or how you are going to get there. You simply must believe that you will and make the changes required to grow as a human being. None have ever failed in trying, only given up. None have ever failed when they reach, but the moment you stop reaching is the moment you have failed. Quitting is not an option. Life moves forward whether you want it to or not, and there is no stopping it. You will adapt and grow with it, or you will be trampled and dragged forward by the neck of your coat, where you will come into tomorrow as today and be faced with yet another choice. Is today the day you rise and continue forward? Or will you remain on the ground, allowing life to stomp all over you? That is the choice you face. Take life or be taken. Do not be deterred in taking this life. It is yours. It was given to you upon your first breath, and from that moment the darkness has done nothing but try to take it from you. As a child, it was the job of your protectors, your parents, and other teachers. They were meant to steer you until you could steer yourself, and yet those protectors could not protect themselves. They too were given choices, and those choices affected not only their lives, but yours. It is not until you begin to make your own choices that you are free from their mistakes. But be that as a young child or an adult, you carry the wounds of your elders' mistakes. And you must learn to see them for what they are and seek out what it taught you, because everything is teaching you something, if only you pay attention. Remember that today is all you have, ever. Make it count. Grow from the past and learn to understand so that you may carry your wisdom into tomorrow. You all have equal opportunity to become, every one of you. Make good choices, love your neighbor, and always move forward. Thanks for watching.